Welcome to Harley Designs.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. Sorry we're tardy.
Whose fault was it?
Mine. Happy to admit it. Episode 99.
99.
90?
Times.
9 times. 9 times. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the show.
Let us know if you're in the newly snow-covered area of the country or not.
So much snow. And we're getting more.
Yes.
We're getting more.
A lot of the United States is getting hammered.
Pummeled.
And I believe it's on its way up to your area of the continent.
I think I got the bad mic on again. Hello. One moment. Yep, I do. And how about now? It's probably a lot better.
Probably better on your side.
Ooh, man.
So, 99 weeks. 9.
Yes.
9. Impressive.
That's a long time.
It is King of the Hammers week, and nothing else matters.
It is King of the Hammers. Nothing else matters at all, except I will have to ask, spoiler alerts, please. I've got it on another page here, and I'm like an hour behind Power Hour. So
what we can? There's no. Well, I'm sorry. There's no.
Yeah. No, I've got it. I've got the times. Oh, it went off air. I hate it when it does this.
Well,
I paused it, and then I come back and it's gone. Anyway, I saw that Slauson was up in the top 10. Sure, third.
Sure. Was he at? Yeah, that sounds. I thought he was second or third.
Second or third. Okay.
And I thought he was in second. My friend of ours, friend of the shop, Brian Croft, set the pole with a blistering run.
Blistering.
So a former RC crawler.
No kidding. And now he's making the real trucks.
Exactly. So
that's a Campbell chassis.
Is a Campbell chassis. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Lauren Healy definitely would have set the pole if he didn't have a little hiccup on one of the climbs, so we had to come to a stop and he blew a few seconds.
Oops.
Yeah,
that sucks.
And whatever happened to your video is what really sucks right now.
I'm still here on my side,
yeah,
so
no.
That's
something changed.
Doesn't matter. A very very great start though. Lots of fun stuff is happening in that. I got a couple people sent me the video of the Jeep Gladiator going up backdoor.
Yep.
Last night.
That was interesting.
It's if you're going to spend a lot of money on a Jeep Gladiator, I think that's definitely the way to break it in.
Yeah, I think you just go for it. And
emphasis on the break.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to try and edit your. Hold on just a second. So trying to fix your video. Something happened. I'm not sure, but anyway. Regardless,
it doesn't matter. I look good all the time.
Right. Yes. So yeah, Lauren Healy with a new car this year, independent all the way around. New.
Right. This is is this the Bronco?
Yes, it is. It's still skinned like his old one.
Bronco.
Was it Triton? I think Triton Engineer built this one. But yes. Either way.
Yeah. It definitely. What I have seen so far, it all looks very cool.
Yes, it does. It looks cold
very excited.
and windy at times. So.
Yes. One thing, and I mentioned this to you earlier on today. The real unsung hero are all of the drone pilots, because those guys are killing it with that FPV footage. It's just so much fun to see those things like zipping around and doing like barrel rolls and going underneath trucks as they were trying to go up in what was that the other thing the other night? Backdoor challenge. Yeah, that was so cool.
It really makes it feel a little bit more like RC at times.
Yeah,
kind of looking down, third person style on these trucks, like.
Yeah. It's so cool, and it really brings a lot to that broadcast. If they didn't have that, it would not be nearly the same thing whatsoever. And they have really stepped up their game year over year. It just keeps getting better and better and better.
It does.
And they're out in the desert, man. There's nothing out there.
Yeah, there's less, and then your image comes all the way back, which is awesome. So
Excellent.
yeah,
You're welcome.
you're
Blind Guy RC, thank you. Hey, man, I may miss a lot tonight on baby duty or being a dad. I think that's what they call it, yeah. The trucks are looking awesome. How about that two-door Bronco CCO2? It's part of the reason I'm wearing this lovely hoodie.
yes.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it for sure.
Okay.
What are good Instagram pages to follow for King of Hammers footage?
Mm,
You know what? Honestly, the YouTube channel is probably the best place to follow it if you're not willing to pay for the.
yeah, you either want to watch it
broadcasts.
on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook Live as well. Just Ultra 4 Racing, either on Facebook or YouTube, and you can see the live feeds. But Instagram is not the place to go for that type of thing. So,
no, it's not current enough. Hey, Chris is checking in from formerly from Ultra.
hey,
Scale Ultra. Yeah.
Good to
Hi, buddy.
Good to see Chris.
And I saw Dave from Davezilla checked
Dave's
in there.
not
Hello.
here, man.
And DK is in here. Dave's not here, man. DK goes, wait, what about a backdoor gladiator?
Yeah.
That's a different channel.
Yeah.
That's not
So,
did you ever finish your Bronco build? No.
No.
There's this whole scale Nats thing I got to worry about.
yeah, there's like, I'm going to work on some stuff for that one of these days.
I'm getting my way. I'm muddling my way through it.
Yeah. Just every once in a while I get some free time. Like, I'm going to go work on that just a little bit.
Every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah. Like, oh, crap.
Every 2 weeks. At about 4:00 on Tuesday afternoon, I'm like, did I do anything? Because I got to film this episode. Heat in the room is great. There is now a vent blasting hot air right at me.
All right. I'm
it.
glad. What's the temperature in the room now? Is it like an indoor household temperature now?
I will try to tell you. Hang on, it's over here. Oh,
What? 20 degrees.
Yeah.
What is that? 70? About
It's
68, 70?
Ding dong. Yeah. 70-ish.
See?
Actually, this is the warmest it's ever been in here, I think.
That's perfect. So you're welcome.
I could be here in my shorts. Yeah. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Sometimes it just takes a gentle nudge from someone
Sometimes
to
it just-
tell you you've been doing it for so long.
Point out something blatantly obvious. Like, oh, yeah.
It was very easy. I used my tin snips and my step bit to create a couple holes and then just cut it right out, jammed it right in.
Yeah, like, oh, look at that. I am HVAC.
What
man.
a shocker. I can also diagnose my own furnace problem.
Exactly. This isn't working.
This is broken.
This is broken.
It's not.
This movie
Doesn't function that way.
This movie is bad. Blind Guy RC, thank you, sir. Hey, man, I have seen no cheating. Very good. That carbon mold was really good. Was really cool. Comment on Facebook. Trucks are looking awesome. I posted my most recent forged carbon fiber mold design last night, and I started printing the first piece of that, which is here in I just realized it, and I pulled it off the printer as I was sitting here 10 seconds ago. So,
oh, nice, excellent.
Much more printing to go.
That's fantastic. Yeah, there is some significantly cool progress going on in there. The forged carbon, I really wanted to try to integrate into my build this year, but it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to live vicariously through you. And then this summer, I'm going to do, hopefully, I'm going to learn how to do it myself because it's such a cool process. And I'm really excited about building. I'm like, this whole project has got me so excited about building and fabricating, and I'm not doing it to the level that you are by any means, but I am just thrilled to be back into that sort of mindset.
Yeah, same. Just couldn't be happier to be back to fabricating and stuff like that. And just, the forged carbon stuff, I was shocked at the turnout of the initial one, which even just doing that one, I learned learned things, and I was ready to go to the next one. So some things, though, that I learned, I won't really be able to rectify on this build.
Oh, no?
So, like, got it. That hood falls off every time. I should really finish come out of the way.
You should really screw that down.
I've got the forged carbon fender on the Jeep already. And now I think a lot of people did not understand what forged carbon looks like. It doesn't look like the weave of like a twill carbon fiber. That's not at all what it looks like. You can kind of see it. It's got a weird sheen. You can see the fibers, but it's probably hard on
because
mats,
it's what's it called again?
Chopped toe.
Chopped toe. Yeah.
So
that's the look you're going to get from that.
And
it's not going to look
what
like
I knew it was going to look like, and it
fiber.
looks awesome. I'm super happy. I was not prepared for the sheer strength of it. It is, it's wild strong, but then I did not account for that in my design, and I've got parts that I had designed for 3D printing. So, like these things are 2 millimeters, 3 millimeters thick in places. So, it's like a rock. It feels like granite. Like it's just like ding, ding, ding. So it is.
So does that mean you're going to make it thinner?
In future designs, yes, I need to make it thinner. I don't need nearly the thickness that I have with these. And, I designed some of these parts thin, knowing that it's just like, knowing that I was going to do carbon, but I didn't go far enough. I needed to go to 1 mil, 1.5 mil on thickness. And
right.
So it is heavier than just 3D print like this. Your video's still being stupid.
So it is heavier.
It's heavier than just a standard PLA print like this. The density of carbon with resin like that is higher than a 15% infill PLA print.
Sure.
But
because it's solid.
If I did it in a way that was designed more towards what it should be, then I would have a part that's lighter and way stronger. So now I'm going to have something that's unbelievably stronger, but also heavier. So,
do you think that this application would be good for making like a chassis slider?
Sure. Yeah, you could. Like something that's got more strength than or something that's more than just a.
Yeah, and it's got like all the curvatures of like the class 2 or the class 1s from the like more comp style chassis with the sliders that are integrated into the side.
Yeah. So
we need to go back here for a minute because there's a bunch of chat here about a special edition King of Hammers bomber that Axial did, and it's only available at King of Hammers.
Yeah, and I believe it's just a livery.
It's just a livery change, but still, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I did see them.
I
did see them showing it on camera a little bit. I didn't really. I haven't seen any like photos posted or something like that. But sorry, I'm just trying to rectify. So
I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Hopefully,
if anybody comes across that, by all means, DM me. I'd like to see what it looks like. A screenshot will be good too.
Yeah.
This is so dumb. Yeah. You need to use a gel or a clear gel coat when you mold it.
Clear gel coat. You can if you want a clear, like if you want to clear coat it, you can either just clear coat it after the fact.
Yeah, like a glossy clear coat afterwards.
But that's not I don't care about that. That's not the look I'm going for. I could clear coat it.
I think it would look good.
It would look fine, but you're also clear coating something that you're going to run against the rocks. So you have a much higher chance of then having a flaking carbon fiber, which happens. So Like if you've ever ran carbon
All right.
fiber things like that, especially that have been clear coated on anywhere that get used, like if you've ever seen a carbon fiber splitter on the front of a car, then
Yeah.
those things you see all the time, cracked clear that kind of pops up. So I don't know that
Okay.
that's
Right.
anything that I'm
Got it.
looking to do for a number of reasons. Doug Lemoyne, thank you, sir. Josh, I always support you and Matt, especially heading to scale nets. But are you flying this damn plane you bought?
Oh yeah, right. You bought a plane and built a
I
plane, didn't you?
bought a plane.
Did you build it yet?
Bought a plane. That is the.
It's already been
It's
bought.
been bought. It has just not been flown.
Right.
So.
It's definitely a truck you would collect, or at least the panels. Oh, it has a list of all the previous kings on it, on the hood or roof, I guess. That's neat. Cool. Thanks, Logan. Or Ding Dong, whatever your name is. Yeah, so that's cool. Lots of progress for me as well.
Watched your video first thing this morning. So.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Yes, the we are going completely different or backwards. You're working a ton on class 2. I'm working a ton on class 1. Like, oh yeah, we have this other truck. We're gonna get to that one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I printed a dashboard this week. The end. I found that wheel and tire that had gone missing.
I didn't realize that you bought
the
class 1 tusks because yes, they are small.
They're too small.
Yes.
It's like a class 0. There's, I don't know. It's not very big.
No, it is not.
It's not
I
big
did not
enough.
buy those specifically because they're not 4.19. Just because
I should have listened to myself because I read the things, I saw it, and I was like, yeah.
J Concepts has just got to keep J Concepts in.
It's like the Tamiya way.
Exactly.
But it's for J
Freddie
Concepts.
Hammond, thanks, sir. Hey guys, this is a long shot, but do you have any gears for a Berg? MOA, keep up the.
Nope.
I actually have a
not here
complete new in-box set of Berg axles that are sitting on the shelf at the office, but I'm not pulling the gear out. Of
course you do.
So, sorry.
You're welcome to buy the entire kit of axles. You can buy them, the whole set.
They're still brand new in the box. And so.
It's actually, I have to say, for not
it's pretty square.
Using a jig, it's pretty square. And these tubes don't count because they're going to be cut and
these little guys. Don't worry about
different
those
stuff
guys.
added. No, don't even look at these. They're not there. Don't look at that. But scale metal supplied all the metal. The gussets are awesome. I think those are like one of the funnest parts. And obviously, like you see how these tubes are going this way. There's going to be another one that ties in that to that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to continue all that. But I'm more. I think, I like brazing a lot. It's a lot of fun. But I think I'm more pleased with myself. More pleasured by the drop bed that I made on the back.
Say it differently. Say it differently before we continue.
No, I said it exactly
Matt
the way
pleasured
I wanted
himself with his drop bed design.
Quite pleasured myself by this, and the way that it integrates the body pins. Just because STL Sunday, man, I'm telling you, you can learn a lot from that show. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I did it.
And you did it,
and it worked perfectly. This will get tied into the cage.
Yes,
which then all of that gets
tied into the body.
Like, that'll all be one piece, and then that gets into the body. Then we'll make a front mount, very similar to the way the rear works, and then that's all done.
Bada bing, bada boom. Aardvark Spleen, thank you, sir. Tell Matt to stop changing sizes. Also, bring back STL Sunday. I've brought it back 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, he's done 3 weeks of it already.
3 weeks in a row.
Get with the program.
I'm enjoying bringing it back. So I plan to continue with it as long. Like, I'm not going to overly concern.
It's not going to be a regular thing.
It's going to be as regular as I feel like I have things to do. I'm going to try and just keep moving forward on projects that I have. And as I'm drawing and I run across something, I'm like, I think this would be a useful thing to explain further. And then I do that. So, but I'm going to keep going with it. It's been, the traffic on it has been better than previous. So that helps too. But regardless, I'm just going to keep doing what I can do. So Arthur Astor's just carbon fiber
stuff.
Bodies, titanium cages. What's next? Diamonds in the back? Gator boots. little cash money millionaires. Diamonds in the back.
Yes. Love it. Any chance those print files are made available? Yes. The Holmes Hobbies Crawlmaster ESC case is now on Thingiverse. The link is in this week's video.
Go.
Not this video, but the one I put out this morning. Go get it. Get it. Go get that file. Go get.
Gunner Nissen, thank you, sir. I too support the Nats builds, but I have 2 planes sitting that are ready to destroy your plane. Going to need to sell a lot of jerky to pay for it. I'm almost willing to just pick up. I need to go get that timber one, so we can go out and just.
Oh yeah, the timber is the trainer, man. You got to learn on that one.
And I can get the radio. I'm just gonna.
Oh, can I tell you about my foible of the week?
Yes.
So I was talking to Brett over at Brazen Scale, and I was looking at the sliders for like the Class 1 or the ATL, or the skid slider style thing, and I was like, I would love to get either the STL for those, or maybe you've got a couple, you can send them out to me. He goes, no problem, I'll send you 2. I was like, great. And then I waited, and the mail showed up. And where'd they go? Oh, nuts! This is sort of integral to the story. Here there.
This is kind of mail call, so let's lean this into mail call.
All right, yeah. So this will be mail call. This will get into it. And I opened the bag because I was really excited to put them on the Class 1 truck, because that's the Brazen chassis. And this is what I got:
skid plates,
skids. And I was like, thanks very much. I'm pretty sure I told you I needed the wrong thing. And I went back through the messages.
What?
I had asked for 2 skids.
You did. Oh my God.
I was like, I can't keep these. I will send them back to you. He goes, no. Use them on another project. I will send you the STL for the sliders. You dumb shit. Jackass.
That's perfect.
It's such a me thing.
Yeah,
it's like
I may have used the wrong term.
When I got them, I was like, I think I may have used the wrong nomenclature. I do it all the time, even in my own videos. I'm like, you gotta have 2 sliders. You need. Idiot. Such a dummy. Yeah. So yes. There you go. Stupid.
That's okay. I get it. But
yes, Jay, I did watch Fast and the Furious. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, that's right. Do you have other things for mail call, or would you like to continue going, or would you?
I do. You go ahead if you like. Okay, for now.
I can't remember what I showed last week and what I didn't, but a lot has changed. Things escalated quickly.
Oh dear.
Let's see. All right. So I was on the Book of Faces this week, and there's a group called like RC Tube Chassis Fabricators or Tube Chassis or something like that. And people are posting things up in there all the time. Many good, many... Doesn't matter. Anyway, and I saw this post, and I was just like, oh, literally. I saw this post in a post, and it was just a post that sticks up, and it had a thing that's, bolted to it that kind of hang off to help hold a tube in place. I was like, that's super cool. And then I didn't notice that it was Andre from Scale Metal Supplies. Like, I was like, And he goes, yeah, they're right here. He posted the link. I was like, pfft. So I bought 2 of those. They're drilled all the way through both directions. And they've got these little, see that little thing there? That,
lift it up a bit more for us. Thank you. Okay.
So
up a bit more.
That thing
yeah,
bolts just to any of the positions on that threaded tube or cross drilled square tube, whatever it is. So, and then that whole thing bolts to a fixture table, which Scale Metal Supplies also sells, which I also have. Yes. So it's just like a cool little option if you're a tube fabricator. That I was just like, I really like it.
That's so smart.
So they're like $20, and I was just like,
yeah,
I will buy that. So I did. I bought 2 of them, and then when the package arrived, I think he must have seen that I ordered.
He must have recognized the very popular name.
Nobody knows my like full like hard to pronounce last name. Like
nobody knows either of our names.
Yeah, like don't worry about it.
Because how many times have you been called Matt?
Oh God,
and how many
all
times
the time.
Have I been called Josh?
Oh my God, yeah. And people say it to me at like at events and things like that all the time. They're just like, I really like your and Josh's videos. I'm like, cool.
His are better though. And you're like, yes.
Like Josh's are the best.
You're like, I'll tell him.
Okay.
He's pretty cool.
So yeah, so in that package as well, he sent me some long bumper tabs, some of the gussets.
Nice.
One is the spider web.
Nice. Oh, you got the spider web.
And then the other one is the Scale Metal Supplies.
I have the spider webs too. I couldn't use them.
Scale Metal Supplies anvil.
Yep. This anvil right here.
I would love to keep showing you things, but your video keeps changing.
Why do I keep getting bigger and smaller?
I don't know. Happens with age. Got some of his just like shock tower mounts. I hate your video right now. I hate your face.
Wait, you're Matt and he's Josh?
Yeah, wait.
Oh man.
It's got to be your bowl. Got some of his bend and braze bumpers.
Oh, those
you used that on the LS Post, right?
I did LS Post.
So I got a couple of those.
Sweet.
Yeah, and some stickers.
Yes.
Brazed.
You must have stickers.
Brazed, not bought.
Oh.
Splatter don't matter.
Good.
I like that one.
Is that like that's a welding
term.
Joke, right?
There's license plates.
It's a welding gag.
So license plates that say TIG it, MIG it, or braze it.
Oh, nice.
So
the last time Andre sent me stuff, it was for the rods, the tubes.
Yes.
And he sent me one of these guys. I haven't put it up because I don't have anywhere to put it. But I'll show it off there for you. Build your adventure.
You got some stuff for you?
Brazzers stickers? Yeah, I got some stuff. Hang on. You want to see my stuff?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, I was building that miniature PC, right? That tiny baby, the little baby PC. It's the streaming computer that I use in this room, so I can't show you the actual computer. What I can show you are the panels for the computer. Now, it's going to look a little bit weird because of the moire, but this was Cerakoted by Russ Amtmeyer.
Rusty Customs.
He does a lot of Rusty Customs. He does all the Vanquish wheels and stuff for people. And he did a sort of a weathered blue and black pattern,
just like my Ripper,
which looks totally amazing. Yeah, well, I don't want to say this,
but you're sending me the whole computer.
I hate giving you credit. I hate giving you credit for anything, but I was like, that Ripper that you did for Josh? He went, "You mean Matt?" I went, "Yes." I said, "Do the panels like that," and great to work with. Super accommodating. I mean, this is way bigger than the stuff he normally does, and he was happy to do it. So if you are looking to get some custom Cerakoting done whether it be on your PC
Yeah.
or your RC parts, I would definitely recommend going and reaching out to Russ. So very happy with these. It honestly, it looks amazing. I put the pictures up on Reddit, and it's not getting the same attention as the RC PC. Obviously, it's just a cool PC, but with the little extra monitor that I did, this weathered monitor doodad.
Yep.
Look, you can see us in the reflection. Creepy. Yeah, it's a really nice little system. This, once I get longer cables, because these are not long enough, it's actually the touchscreen functions on this.
Oh.
Like it's meant for Raspberry Pis,
Right.
right? But the touchscreen actually works in Windows. So this will be what I put OBS Studio onto. So
That's what I used on the RCPC. Same basic monitor with the touch screen as
like
well.
a little 7-inch touchscreen. It's so great.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all good. That's all working. Got something else you want to share with us?
I do. I have a few things here.
Yeah, same.
I've got these things. If you are a home fabricator of any sort, specifically with RC trucks, and you have a vise, which I would suggest anybody who's working in their shop to have, even if it's a 4-inch, whatever it is, get yourself some of these JCL soft jaws off of Amazon. They're magnetic, so they snap on.
Excellent.
Snap
So
onto
they
your
snap
vise
on.
jaws. And then they've got a smooth side, but then they also have a side with notches in them for if you have round objects or anything like that.
Yes.
It is a part saver for RC stuff. I mean, absolutely.
That's amazing.
It helps protect parts so much. I have a 4-inch set for the other vise, but I've got a 6-inch vise here at home that I didn't have a proper size for, so I picked up a new size for that, and it's just it.
6 squares, you mean?
Yes, exactly. The non-denominational unit of measurement. So absolutely, these things are super cheap. They're absolutely, you gotta get them.
Okay, I'm getting them because I actually, you know what I use? 2 pieces of cardboard.
Well, yeah, and honestly, that works many times. But if you cinch down too hard,
better.
you end up, still. You can really crank down on something, and it's just still nice and sturdy. And it's nice that they're magnetic.
I love it. Yeah.
So
that's cool, man. That's great. I love it.
Get those.
It's like Oni just said. It's like shock pliers for your vise.
Exactly.
Speaking of shock pliers,
new shock pliers.
Got the ProTech ones from A-Main. New shock pliers. This set, because they've got the doodad for doing rod ends.
Yes.
Wait. Oh, you're having some video problems again?
I've never found a set of shock pliers where the rod end thing worked very well. They work better for popping them out than for popping them in.
Hey, 6 of 1, man.
Because putting them in, it feels like half the time you'll shoot them just all the way through.
Pew. Let's just try one here. All right, here we go. This doesn't work. I'm going to be really upset. So we put the rod end on first, right? And we stick that. No, that's not right.
Say no. Ball on the post.
Ball first. Yes. Ball on the post.
I can already tell this is such a time saver.
This is. Nope, went right through.
such much time saved. Many builds completed ahead.
Maybe it's the wrong size rod end.
It's not. The problem is.
Oh, there we go. Nope. It worked.
It'll
work perfectly the second time.
So honestly, I have a set of shock pliers that have been hammered, and And I never use that part of it unless it's for like, if I need to remove the balls from a lot of rod ends, I'll do that. But honestly, when I'm putting them in, I'll use the part of the shock pliers that I don't use for shocks. And I just put those in there.
Right.
And
Which usually puts a really good gouge in them if you're not careful.
in what? In the pliers?
Yeah. Stick a finger between while you pop them in. Oh.
Look at, I wonder if it'll focus on this.
No,
kind
your
of.
fingers.
Well,
move it up.
not yours,
move
but
it up. Move it up.
Trying to show it on mine.
Nobody cares about your stream. Nobody's watching.
Anyway, this is completely... That part of mine is used not for shock things, and it is hammered.
Use it for everything
Yeah.
but. Okay, well, they sort of work. Just don't go ham on it.
If you're using two hands to try and install the ball with your shock pliers, you're doing it wrong, and you were definitely doing that. You were
fine. But after trying it again, it worked just fine. So shut up.
It's okay. Next, I have a whole project that I decided I needed to dive into after
oh boy,
good
timing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was because of Scale Nationals, and I was working on doing my
Vanquish welding hats.
Right. So when I was doing all of the titanium stuff, I still have to finish the cage, but I was waiting to finish these cage parts until I got these parts. So notching or fish mouthing of tubes is a critical part of fit and finish. It makes brazing easier when everything's when it notch better. It just makes everything look better when it's done properly. I have been using burr wheels for a while. These are 3/16. Then I got a new one here, part of what I'm showing you. So this is a 3/16 burr wheel. So 3/16 typical size of tubing that you use for cages. It's just kind of a knurled finish. I put it in a rotary tool, and that's what I just push against the tube to fish mouth it. Well, with that, I would take an angle finder. I would take the tubing, and I would kind of match the angle that I needed to do for the tube like that, and I would just lock it. And I basically just put this on my vise, next to the tube that I would have in the vise. And then I would just take my burr wheel on my big Dremel and just basically try and match this angle as I pushed into it. So anyway, I wanted to make myself something more official and fancy. And we were talking about it on Friday. Wes made saying my fancy chainsaw file. So I went and looked at the chainsaw files. This definitely would not work anything like what I was needing.
I use just a regular everyday round file.
Yeah, that seems like ridiculous. So instead I built this.
It works just fine. Of course.
So instead
I spent $400. I spent $4.
Instead, I have started. I still have to print a couple of things. Instead, what we have here is some laser cut pieces, a trim router, and a rotary table.
Redline Trail RC just said, I lost you at what I do is.
Josh and his Copinator 4000. Yes. So I've got a Makita trim router here, variable speed. I've got the burr wheel is 1/4-inch shank, 3/16 diameter on the burr. We got one of those in here. Then I've got a couple of other laser cut parts that go on here. But this rotary table down here has an angle indicator on it. So I'll know the angle in CAD most of the time. I'll just be able to spin this little knob, set my angle, and then with the jigs and everything, it will perfectly align and give me a perfect and repeatable cope.
I mean, it's true. Sam's Garage does say that those Dremels will get away from
exactly.
So
this
it's
solves
probably
that.
best
now,
that you created that.
On top of this,
now Robert Bear goes. Now he's got $1,000 notcher.
So, Josh, can you say overkill? No,
No kidding. My God.
So I designed up all of these parts, and then I sent them to Send Cut Send to have them laser cut. They arrived today.
Wow, shocker. This episode brought to you by Send Cut
And Send Cut Send reaching out to me, sponsored the Scale News. We're just, I mean,
And they probably said, you know what? We've got people at Makita that would love to see this for the 3 people that'll need it.
Yeah, maybe overkill on the trim router, not gonna lie. Along with that, I picked up a momentary foot switch, so I can put.
Oh my God!
So I can plug the router into it, and then when I go up, I can just stand on it and just fire it up for a second.
His ichrometer must just be completely shot. Yeah, because that's what I use. I'm like,
yep. I think that's ichrometer. Thank you. So
I can say ichrometer. Aluminium.
This thing, maybe overkill, is amazing, and it is expensive.
Maybe most people are going, maybe overkill.
Let me tell you, once it's finished and has. So I also got for it. I'm going to try out some of these.
Oh my God, how many more things?
I picked up some of these 4-flute 3/16 end mills. I'm going to try those with it as well.
This is.
I got some rubber feet, and that's how they're on the bottom. Helps isolate some of the noise and vibration. I thought that was needed. And then these are 3/16 diameter bronze bushings, which are the guides, so that the tube stays.
Stop.
The tube stays perfectly in line with the burr wheel to make sure that the cope is on.
What are you gonna? Now, how are you gonna spend 15 minutes next week when you have to do an episode because you've already spoiled it?
Oh, I didn't get to.
Nobody
I didn't
will
get to
care
use
about
this in the episode yet. I did all the tube work.
No, I know, but you will. You will.
I got the whole. I got a class 2 to build still. I'm like.
It's so funny because, like, the amount of time that you spent putting that together, I built that cage. It's done.
I don't know that that's true.
Is it going to be as perfect as yours? No. Is anybody going to notice? No. Redline Trailer, thank you very much. Love this. I feel like I need a degree to follow along. For Josh's stream, you do. For mine, it's a lot more. Well, I added 3 more Ooga Doogas and I got it
done. I will say that all of the laser cut pieces for this
probably amazing.
From Send Cut Send, I uploaded the files on Sunday night. They arrived today. Total cost $43.95 shipped.
That's a bargain.
A bargain at any cost.
That's a bargain. You know what? I probably won't even really need any Send Cut Send stuff done, but the prices that they charge, I'll figure something out.
I'm telling you.
I'll make something. I'll tell you what.
Worth it.
Josh mustards his hot dog by weight. No, he's got a tool for it.
I'm just.
How far into the wall will it send a piece of tube? Steve R wants to know.
Yeah, there was a couple of. There's a couple on here that says this episode is brought to you by Binford Tools. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not overkill. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to. No. I'm just saying that it's still awesome.
Adam Tevin goes, so let me get this straight. It notches tubes.
Fast. So,
I mean, it's very well engineered. It looks like a really fun time.
I mean, I think that is definitely true. Looks like the start to a new battle bot. It notches little tubes. Yeah. I mean, it is a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't do full size tubes. It just does tiny ones.
So,
A cost. Oh, this is good. DK says, I need a comparison of the cost of Josh's truck versus the cost of all the crap he bought / made to build it.
I
I honestly, I bet you it's going to be pretty close to even.
well,
Does it make paninis?
it will also grill my foot. Oh, I missed some super chats. Sorry. Colorado RC. Did you see that crawl space is closing? I did.
Yes, it's not good news. That's very sad news.
I wish Akaika the best. I've known Akaika for a lot
Crawl
of years.
Space South is going to keep going.
I've known Akaika for a lot of years.
Yeah, I got to meet him a few years ago, and yeah, it's a real bummer that's happening. But you know what? Family comes first.
Yep, it you know, and I don't know what it is, and don't need to know. So I hope that the family issues that
exactly
that whatever he needs is met, and they make the best of whatever's happening. So.
Yeah, 100%. It is really sad to see, but I hope that whatever the problem or issue or health thing, whatever it is solved. I hope that helps.
So, yeah, I don't want to dwell on that. That's
no, exactly. That's not our business to speculate on. It's not anything that I would speculate on anyway. More stuff. I still have more things here. Y'all know that those gladiators are
yes, the right? SCX24 Gladiator, definitely the best looking SCX24 they've ever done.
100%. That long wheelbase is tight.
So good.
The blue one that I'm giving away, we'll be choosing that tomorrow, and I'll be contacting the winner probably via the community page, because I'll let Rebecca handle that one. So that will be announced tomorrow. But to go along with that, I did upgrade the wheels and tires on mine already. I got some SSD bead locks with a weighted brass ring
clean
inside them.
Look.
That is a fine bead lock. I will tell you what. Well engineered, well machined for such a tiny little piece. And some RC four-wheel drive KR3s on there. They're a much wider profile than stock, but about the same height. So I thought it was a nice little upgrade. I thought it looks pretty. I think
and
badass.
It has an interior, all the scale accessories, the longer chassis rails. I mean,
yes, the sand ladders come off.
So they absolutely
just the right spot. They nailed it. This one is fantastic, and still, I think for $150, that's a pretty darn good deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
I also I got another set of Class 1 tires to replace those Tusks.
That's good. What did you get? KM3s?
Those are too small. These are good. KM3. Good choice. And to go with all of those, I've got foam coming out of the yin yang. Lots of foams.
Nice.
Hopefully the right size.
Do you have any more questions about my Binford tool notcher before I put it away?
No, nobody gives a care about that. Put it away. I love how you're chuckling to yourself.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, that's mail call for me, I think.
It is really heavy for a tube notcher.
Nothing. Oh God. Just put that away.
I'm so excited to use it.
Brazing has been fun, though. I had an amazing time brazing up that cage. I've got a little more brazing to do. I'm just glad that chassis is done. It's finished.
Not finished.
I don't have to well, it's mostly done.
That's not what you said, though.
Electronics-wise, it's tested and
I'll give
works.
You that. I mean,
yeah, I set up the winch as a mix.
Did you
throttle?
You said that in the
turn
video.
On and off.
Now you didn't set it up only as that, did you? Okay, good.
No. I've got it also as manual control. Because How else would you get it to wind in or out? How else would you get it to wind out? Reverse?
I was double checking. Just saying.
Oh dear. I have programmed this wrong. I'll spend the next 4.5 minutes programming it properly. Stand by. We're on gate 1.
Yeah. Exactly. I think that at Nationals, we should, just before we go run a course for the day, we need to go set ourselves up a 10-gate course. And we just need to get that first course jitters out of the way.
Some practice time. Well,
day of, right before we're going to go run our other courses, we need to set up a quick course.
Sure.
I'm going to yell at you.
But the terrain.
Yell at you while we do it.
Yeah.
We probably will practice the day before as well. Whatever.
Just like all the people screaming and like shining laser lights into the driver's eyes at back door last night. I would be so pissed.
Yeah.
If I got blinded by a laser. Let me tell you what. So don't
Lasers
do that.
Are popular out there.
Scale nets, but extremely. Laser on his face. No, I want to test all the tire combos I'm going to have.
Yes. Yeah. We'll definitely do that.
I'm taking like 3 sets per, so I want to make sure that we get that all kind of locked down before the event. But yes, a 10-gate jitters course.
And so just get those first ones out, make sure that everything's functioning, because otherwise we're just going to get there and be like, we're fine. And you're going to sit down and something's going to be off and you're going to forget. And you get super flustered and you're going to burn a course.
My battery's not charged.
Whatever it is. So little things like that always help. And if you break it on the practice course, great. You have a chance to fix it before you go run the other ones. There's nothing that can't be fixed.
That's true.
So
that's true. The winner will be announced on the community tab on the YouTube channel tomorrow.
So if you haven't entered that, go enter that. You enter it.
Yeah, all you have to do is put a comment in the
Matt's
video.
SCX24 video after the stream. You have until tomorrow.
Guess how many comments there are on that video?
1,000.
You have way underestimated people's desire for free
now,
things.
Did people know that they could only comment one time? That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
5,000.
I know. Close. Okay. 3,000. There's been 3,000 comments, which is an awful lot for a video of.
Yes.
On my channel.
That is a lot of comments in general.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of comments. Yeah, what charger am I taking? Well, I'm going to not be running any smart batteries because they don't make a small enough one. I'll be running Helios batteries likely because they're 4S and tiny. So I'll probably just take my Orion charger.
Yeah. I'm just going to bring my Q8. That little ISDT one that I have. And then I'll just charge... Yeah. I'll charge my comp batteries off of I'll probably bring 1 or 2 5,000 milliamp batteries, probably just one, and then I'll just charge off of that. And then if I need to, I can charge that at night off of somebody else's or whatever. But yeah, that way I don't have to bring a big charger or anything like that, especially since I'm flying. But yeah, that little ISDT charger runs.
Yeah, I mean,
I need.
There'll be tons of chargers there anyway in case you ever need one.
Yeah, exactly.
Not you're not the only person that's going to charge a battery. What's the community tab? If you go to my homepage, the YouTube homepage, there's a community.
Just go to the YouTube channel and you'll see something that says community.
Yeah.
So
smelling a lot of burner accounts.
Right.
Seems like a lot of effort for a gladiator. Do you ever use the Pitbull Extreme Growler Alien Compound tires? I have used those in the past. I don't use them very much.
Not a fan of the
frequently
growlers myself.
Not the
Didn't
growler.
He say growler?
No, that did he say growler? He did. That lug pattern is way too close together. I actually, for class 3 1 year at K&K, I did like a lug removed version of that tire that Crawler
Yeah,
Innovations
you can
recommended.
make those tires try and work.
You can make them good ish, but
Not the tire I would
that's
start
never
with
been
at
a
any
good
point.
tire. No way. You need something with a lot more lug space.
Just bring the TRX 4000 battery. That battery is illegal to bring on a plane. I cannot fly with that battery.
Fly with that. Do those Holmes Hobbies winches work on 4S? Yes.
Holmes Hobbies winches are good at 4S.
100%.
4S is a little hard on brush motors.
So that all class 2, 3 is all 4S. It's all 4S all the time for everything. The common one. Are you thinking about the Rock Beast? Or the Pitbull Rock Beast. That's the most common.
That's probably the most common. That's a fine tire.
And that's probably their best tire.
The original one was good. The XL is very XL.
It's too big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. And it doesn't perform as well as the Pro lines. So I was running it on my Crawlmasters rig back in the day, and I took it off because I was like, these things just don't cut it.
Yeah. Oh, West Desert Wheeler would beg to differ on the Growler. He thinks they kick ass on sandstone.
On just sandstone with no real lips and stuff like that, or no fine edges. But they're not a good enough all-around tire for me to ever.
I agree. I don't think they're as good all around. Are we going to Axial Fest or By the Fire? I'm going to try to go to both. It all kind of depends on my budget and timing and vacation. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try to get to both of those at least.
Neither of them are very far from me, so I
have to go to Axial Fest because the day before Axial Fest, we're doing the 24 hours of Satan.
The day before, we have to find the hosting location, but
I think it should just be your parking lot.
That we could use the parking lot of Vanquish. However, the problem is that there'd be two events going on at once at night. There'd be the race and there'd be the fight for your life from people in the area. So you'd have to drive with one hand and battle off a meth head with the other. Whole different comp stance, just in general. It'd be like the prone shooting position, while
don't hurt me. You're hurting me. Okay, so maybe not there.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we can find something. We'll find something for sure.
All it has to be is smooth.
No, I don't even know that has to be exactly true. It's not like these things are the pinnacle of performance.
No, but they're not the pinnacle of travel.
I agree,
either.
But that even better.
No, you don't want to be bashing these up. You got to keep it. Oh, that bearing feels good.
that one ball in that bearing. That's just.
I can't wait to run this. I'm
not running mine for a minute before the event.
Nope. I'm not even turning it on until the event.
Yeah, I'll plug it in and.
Now, here's the question though: should we, in advance of, knowing these motors are probably going to last for 24 hours solid, should we buy a bunch of Satan motors?
We should probably get a hold of Camtech and be like, listen, or we should get a hold of a bunch of Satan stickers and any other motor. Listen, I'm not running a Satan motor. I'm like, well, here's your sticker. Now you are. This is a Satan Trailmaster Pro.
Hey, you know what? Who even cares about stickers? You can just draw it on with a Sharpie.
Either way.
Just Sharpie it on. Doesn't matter. Just, you know what? Just tell us it's a Satan.
Just remember, there are no winners in this race. Only losers.
Lone Star RC guy, thank you very much. Yep. Enjoying the Scale National videos. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, Lone Star RC guy. Same message over here.
I'm not building my own tools.
Sometimes you have to build a tool for a job, Matt. And sometimes...
In Soviet Russia, tool builds you.
So I just can't wait to turn this thing on. Just I'm gonna stand back and hit that switch. You know what I should do? I know what I should do already. I've got
Record your first.
Where's that
thing.
other thing? I did get another thing for mail call.
Make it brushless. No DK. The whole thing about the 24 hours of Satan has to be a brushed motor.
Satan. It must be in the other room. But I got my massive box of Prusament.
Oh, cool. How many rolls
7.
did you get? Nice. All Galaxy Silver.
It's like $45 or $55 to ship it here. So.
Oh yeah, it's a bargain when you buy it.
So yeah, I'm like, I've just got to buy enough to make that worth it. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I've got a bunch of Galaxy Silver now because I'm out currently. I need to.
Live feed for Satan. Yeah, we're gonna try to.
I need to print a replacement for this.
Why, you already broke it?
I need a footy gas pump.
Scale Ultra just goes, if you do it at the Vanquish parking lot, you might trip on used needles or abandoned boats.
But
it's true.
That's
true to both of
those is a stretch.
Moose Jaw just goes, firing up the vinyl cutter. Satan stickers for $5. Cover your hobby's groovy brushed motors.
Jimmy Two Horses, thank you, sir. My Camtech didn't come with the Satan motor. Just ordered 2 of them today.
What?
Yeah, I saw Mr. Two Horses. He posted up his.
Yeah, I saw he got the cool body.
Yeah, he got the Regal. Or no.
No, this is the Regal.
That's right. I don't remember.
Hopefully you guys all know that this is the crazy.
Nobody knows what your reference
country
is. Like you're the only
country that no longer exists.
Like you're the only one who knows this random obscure.
It gets 3 hectares for every liter of kerosene.
Whereas mine is awesome.
We have the same body.
We do
right?
have the same body.
Yeah.
It's got the bomber interior. It's covered in a moose job.
I love that you put an interior.
I didn't do it. This is how this arrived.
Joe did that?
Joe did that. Cut up a bomber interior, built me a roll cage. Joe, what'd you use to notch these tubes?
Straws? Because I can help you.
I think it's actually bendy straws. He just.
That's how
it's
I.
It's either
used to
styrene or wool. Some duct tape. His teeth were made of wool. Yeah, it's solid. I can't wait until we've completely burned through the stock foam tires in minutes.
Yeah,
and we're just running around on plastic spares. I mean, honestly, 24 hours is a lofty goal.
It's a lot to ask of this little car.
Yeah, I will. It's going to be an endurance race for sure, and that could be the winner. Just the slow.
Right. Whoever makes it closest.
Slow and steady.
Yep. Monster Scaler, thank you very much. What's a good tire and foam for Class 1? And where's the 6x6 XJ vid? That video won't be happening until there's no snow, because there's way too much snow. In terms of a good tire and foam for Class 1, that's a great question. I've got at least 4 things I'm trying.
KM3s are very popular. It all depends on where you're at. My foam setup really doesn't change. 4.19 foams, soft front, medium rear. Of course, depending on how much weight you add, then you may end up going medium firm. Mine, I'm guessing that my Class 1 truck is going to end up, usually I go for around, 7. This one could probably be, it might be 8. I don't know.
Pounds? Is that what you just said?
Pounds.
8 pounds?
Most of the time I end up around 7, but.
That sounds heavy. I measured my Class 2-3 the other day. And It was without the wheels and tires, 4.1 pounds.
That's still heavy. Yeah.
What?
Without wheels.
That's
without
heavy?
wheels and tires and body. Yeah.
Then I added the wheels and tires, and it was 6 pounds.
Exactly. So you're going to end up at 7 once you put a body and doodads, a battery.
No. No. Because these are the heavy wheels.
Sure.
These are the heavy wheels. They're the heavy wheels.
I believe you.
There's a lot of weight.
You're going to end up at 7
Anyway.
pounds too.
No.
Now, Matt and I had earlier said we're going there to be, competitive. My class 1 at this point, I'm just like, nope, I'm really enjoying this build. If I wanted to be be competitive, I'd have done a whole bunch of other stuff and not cared.
Oh man, if I wanted to be hyper competitive, it wouldn't be a 3D printed J6 body.
Exactly. My class 2, I will still be more competitive.
I'm going to try to be competitive.
Brazen Skill says his C1 and C2 are 5.5 to 5.7, which makes sense. My class 2, when I was in Colorado with it and had pointed it, it was under 6 pounds as well. So I'll probably shoot for that range, under 6 pounds, for my class 2 as well.
Well, you've got that carbon fiber cliffhanger, so
yeah,
you'll be in good shape.
Yep. So
foam interior or just a bomber interior?
Who knows? I might vacuum form my own.
Make sure to fish mouth all the tubes.
Crazy world, lots of smells.
Mazza said 24 hours of Satan on the blacktop in front of the shop. I guess he just popped in because we said that's not a good idea.
I see Tony's like, you're going to be sharing your... Tony, we'll do it there, but you got to bring the motor home and park it there as well. And then we're going to need to line the front of it just like with...
Watch the chuds steal all the copper out of it. Do you know what a chud is?
No, I have no idea.
It's a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller.
What movie is that from?
Chuds.
How could I? RC Padina guy, thank you, sir. If and when you go to USTE, Matt or Josh, what rigs do you take? That's not a event that I go to.
I went to that the first time. Florida's a tough place to go to for me at that time of year because it's expensive and it's a very busy time of year for me. But I would take a hard body at bare minimum.
Yeah.
Hard body, full interior, scaler.
Yeah.
Even though I hate that word. Gunnar Nissen, thank you. Neither of my Camtechs came with Satan motors.
That's wild.
I just think they ran out of the Satans.
They ran out of that fine piece of sticker material because it is. Let me tell you, it is the cheapest of.
I think it's a Mabushi for sure.
Well, there's maybe it might be.
It might be a Mabushi.
I don't know.
Harley's class 1 is at least 9 pounds. Tony, is that true?
No, it will not be 9 pounds. I don't think
that thing's gonna suck. It's gonna look amazing, and the engineering that went into it, fantastic. Redline Trail RC. What is that 3-wheeled shoe you both just had? That is the Camtech. Is it
the?
Shoot, I don't even know what it's called.
Camtech Banger or something. I don't remember.
Banger or I don't think it's a Banger though. That doesn't sound right.
So currently, as this thing sits.
Anyway, go on to Camtech's website, KAMTEC. Catfight.
Yes. Currently, how this thing sits.
Oh, not the VP shop. His blacktop.
Oh, that was
blacktop.
Tony, how many strangers do you want at your house?
Well, I mean, 2 of us, we're not strangers.
That's true, but
we're cool.
Beyond that, how many strangers? You want to take a guess at what this thing weighs right now? There is no electronics in this currently.
7.3 pounds.
The wheels are in it. The wheels have brass in the front and the rear and brass hubs. No stainless weights. So you said what?
7.3 pounds.
Okay. That's a guess.
Tony CCXRC is in. Oh man, I hadn't seen a square shirt, and then the laughing emoji. Yes, they're available, and people are buying them.
That's terrible.
It doesn't like. I mean, there's a Scale Builders Guild logo on the back, but it doesn't say anything on the front. It's not like it's like wiener measuring in the woods.
This thing, as it sits, it is 0.4 ounces under 6 pounds.
But you still need to add all the electronics.
Yep, which are very tiny, though, because I'm running a Polar Crawlmaster Magnum Stubby, BR Mini ESC.
Yeah.
The servo and the winch are going to be the weight there. A couple of pieces of tube left, and there, of course, is
a battery.
Battery is very light, though.
A paint. Paint is going to add some weight.
There will be no paint.
Drivers. You got to put them in. You're never going to point it out.
I don't know
otherwise.
about that yet. We'll see. I don't know if we'll see. But yeah. And also I have to cut the chassis still. I have to cut chassis braces out of the back. There's a few things that will actually remove weight still, but the bulk of that, you know, and then of course the extra weight of carbon fiber. So, so I think that I actually still may be in my previous weight range.
Fell off
again. It's just, I actually may still be in the 7 pound range. So not so bad.
Yeah. Okay, good. That's great.
God, I hate
bangers. They are bangers. I know you do. I don't understand why you hate them so much.
Just
it looks stupid without one.
No, it looks stupid when you go put your stupid doll in there.
Okay, what? We'll never agree on that, but it looks ridiculous seeing it ghost ride around.
So dumb.
Operation 11 Charlie checking in. Hey, buddy. How are you?
7.9999999. That's why Josh is going through all this, so he doesn't have to paint it or get a painter.
Yeah, he'd rather over-engineer the hell out of it than paint it.
Carbon fiber looks awesome in raw. Done. We're going carbon.
Yeah, exactly. Any plans for the 100th show? No. The actual anniversary show is the 104th.
Yes.
Yes, because that's 2 years.
Technically be the 105th?
Well, I mean you would count it on the 2 year mark, which would be 104.
Okay. It would be the complete.
Let's just go with that. Okay. Yeah, that's complete.
105 is when we change the thumbnail.
Okay. Yes. Keep reminding me of that because I need time to do that. I'm busy again. A lot of people are just realizing there is a square shirt. I made a shirt and a crew neck sweatshirt. I'm going to get the crew neck sweatshirt because I think that's probably where I'm at. That's where I want to be.
Oh my God.
Oh, apparently, and I missed this, but Operation 11 Charlie, they do a live stream every week. Jason Rona from J Concepts was on the show, and apparently he explained or addresses the Lloyd body. Worth the watch, apparently. So I will be checking that out.
Huh. Yeah, alrighty then.
Actually, that's a really good idea. Jay Walker just came up with a great idea here. Thumbnail design contest for the anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Submit your 1920 by 1080 JPEGs.
Yeah, you could just post them and hashtag them.
Yeah.
Hashtag livestream takeover.
Yeah, do it.
So
there you go.
Yeah, that would work. Perfect.
I would like that.
Point on the doll where Matt touched you, Josh. I have a box here labeled scale
Stupid dolls for
scale
jerks.
parts.
I can't wait to see what's in here.
These
This
are
is
the
gonna
parts that I find that are probably pointless for anything else other than, what I do. I'm not saying that these are bad parts, just in case there's any parts in here from. I'm not trying to offend, even though I'm going to offend. I have a 3D printed Carry-All RC backpack.
Oh, that's cute.
Let's see. These are, what the hell are these?
That's one. I get 1 point for that.
I don't know what these are. They look like window nets. Some sort of window net. They look way too big. Like a cargo net? I have no idea. I've got 2 of them.
Open it up there.
So there's that. I should open this.
Redline Trail RC. Still going through all your videos. Your Sand Scorcher video had me buy a Sand Scorcher last night. Awesome. Now I'm buying a 4-wheeled shoe. You should get the 3-wheeled shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to do
I
with
have no idea. It was just in this box. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this. This is where I just put things that I think I shouldn't throw away, but I know are not like functional. Ooh, it's the new top to my class 1 or the back maybe. Cargo netting. Scale. It could hold things in. Functional point. Boom. Going in the class 1 box.
It's so great that you're worried about the functional
2 of
scale
those
points.
I've got some
I don't even need
SBG
those.
stickers. Also pointless.
Hey, you son of a bitch.
I've got.
You've used some of them or none of them?
Well, I think you've sent
used
me
none of them.
multiples, so these are just the ones that are clean.
I hate you.
Tosser. Tuft.
Yes.
I've got the little display where I was going to troll you in the last series.
Right.
Other stupid things like mirrors and seat belts. More mirrors. Here's my man.
Oh, God. Your man has to be of a reasonable size.
I know many people of smaller stature, and I still think that they are whole people, Matt. You shouldn't be. I think you're being discriminatory right now, and that's rude. Some of them are my best good friends. Just because you happen to be over 6 feet tall doesn't mean you can look down on all of us in a metaphorical way as well. So.
Oh, my God. You're the best.
Therefore,
all right,
I'd like to introduce you to my driver.
Is he a basketball
he's
man?
all-star.
Oh.
All-star.
He's an all-star.
So.
Hey, now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Rich! Hello, Mr. Trujillo.
Fell off again.
Of course it did. Oh, God. Hey, let's talk quick about the Tamiya releases for the week.
Done.
Oh, Rich, hey, check it out. 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 I changed the wheels and tires on the Gladiator.
Look at that.
Oh, that looks so freaking stupid. That looks ridiculous.
You know what that looks like to me? Scale points.
Get that thing out of there.
That is my driver.
Okay, you know what? I will give you $5 if you run that stupid figure.
You think I'm going to go buy a different one? I'll take your $5.
That is the worst ever.
Scale points.
He's out of scale. I will argue that point.
You're just don't assume his height.
It does matter.
Don't assume his height.
No. The rules say they need to be of a reasonable size. That is unreasonable. Does his feet touch the pedal?
I'm going to be the one making the pedals.
You are a fool.
This is. I'd like you to meet Kevin. Kevin is a world famous comedian, celebrity, and toy truck driver.
You're a moron.
This is Mr. Hart, and he will be joining us today on course. So Thank you.
You're a moron. Okay, let's move on. Get Kevin out of here, or me, or I'll get really upset.
There you go.
Looks stupid.
Scale points awarded.
This is probably my driver. He's of a normal size.
Elitist.
Okay, so let's talk quickly about Tamiya's releases, because they were teasing a bunch of stuff, and then they came out with a bunch of things. One of them, very much the Tamiya way, and I put it up on my Instagram page today, the CCO2,
CCO2.
with a new 2021 Bronco two-door.
Yes. Which I think the body looks good.
The body looks great. Body looks pretty good. It'll be smaller, right? It's more of a traditional 10th scale than it is anything else. It will definitely be smaller, but the dimensions look pretty good.
You're going to say it. I know that's what you're going to say. The thing that I hate when you say it. But it's a CCO2. Like,
I know. It's the Tamiya way.
Now, did they send you an email?
Yeah.
They did me as well. And maybe this is just a new thing, but they don't normally send me those emails.
No.
So I was just like,
well, I get them. But you
get like the generic, release stuff, but not like this was just like, okay, keep going through the box, please. We'll see. There's some gold in here, I'm sure. I mean, honestly, I need a second one of these. Like, you can tell the amount of scale things that I have is bursting at the seams.
This is a great comment from Kevin.
Kevin, my driver?
$500. No. $500 for a tube notcher, no worries. $10 for a driver? Nope. Okay, so back to the release. Yes, CCO2, probably not. If you're a purist, the Bronco is IFS.
There's that.
Why didn't they just use the CCO1, right, which is IFS? Right. This is the Tamiya way. I don't question these things. They also did come out with a nice looking new British tank in 16th scale that looked pretty good.
They came out with a new M chassis.
A bunch of on-road stuff.
Yeah,
there was a new M chassis. Yes.
I think there was
TTO2s. There was some TRF racing TRF stuff for the on-road things.
I'm not sure if our on-road. I don't know. I wondered, like, TRF stuff. I assume is
good.
Yeah, is not just good, but like competitive.
On the on-road side, I honestly I don't know either. I think so. I mean, certainly in their own racing series, they are. But against everything else, I have no idea. I'm not an on-road guy, so I couldn't say for sure. But what I also like to see was you could get an Avante again, but black edition, which I'm not a huge fan of. What else was there? There was something else. Oh, the Tyrrell, the 6-wheeled F1 racer. That's a re-release, 12 scale. Yeah, like pan car style thing. Then there was also a tracked FJ40.
Didn't I cover that?
Which, yeah, but it's like an official release.
Yeah, I covered it a little earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I can find the release stuff on the Japan site, I just talk about it here, and then usually we get a release a little while later. But yeah. I mean, I don't know why I had my hopes up a little bit more.
I'm not gonna lie, I did too. I still think that Bronco looks pretty good. It'll be a nice, cute little trail truck.
It is,
but it's not. I knew you were waiting for it. But it was definitely probably a little underwhelming.
A little bit. It's a good looking body though. However,
totally.
I still say the axial release, even just being a new Jeep body on an SCX 24. Best release of the week.
Absolutely. 100%.
Regardless of the fact that it's a Gladiator and I'm a Gladiator fan. Just the fact that they went molded scale accessories, an interior, a wheelbase change, a chassis change. Like they just went all in on it. Like,
yeah,
and
exactly.
people
I
will
almost
crap
forgot.
on another Jeep, but guess what? It'll sell better than if it was basically any other body, because Jeeps
That's
sell
true.
better
100%.
than anything else for a reason.
Yes, they are well liked. I don't care what people
Yes.
say. Sam's Garage, thank you very much. JIS Hardware, oh my God, mind blown. And all this time I thought I was just useless. Yes, you definitely need JIS bits if you're going to assemble a Tamiya
It
kit.
helps. Or
otherwise, the
change
Phillips stuff.
all of the hardware, which is what I try
exactly.
to do.
You can go hex on everything. Dave Zillow reminded me there was an XVO2, which is the rally car chassis that they do. That's an update entirely. So that's a whole.
That's kind of cool. That XVO1
chassis.
was a popular one. I know all the
Definitely.
Colorado
I have
guys
one
ran those.
waiting for me. Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. The Bronco fits Josh's driver. True enough. The tires on the FJ45 need rotating. So they do.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Rich Trujillo tuning his own horn.
What?
Like hot cakes.
Like hot cake. And Rich is a Toyota guy.
Like hot cakes.
See? That's right.
Well, he's more of a Tesla guy than anything.
Oh, that's true. That is true. You know. The yeah, I mean, and other than the planned teaser of the Gladiator, thing went off without a leak.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Is. There's the.
I mean, we can't say that about
There's
Arma.
the real victory. Yeah.
I still talk to those guys, so they're not that
well,
bad.
there's good. There's that is good. Yeah. I missed one from Brian Sherbert on here. Sorry about that. Foam tires last 6 to 10 minutes. 4-minute oval races on carpet. You need dozens of pit stops. No, nay. I
Brian,
said nay.
You're assuming an awful lot out of the Camtech, okay? Let's be honest. They're nowhere near those cars.
Hold, please. Or you discuss your...
Oh. There was also the 6x4 Scania, as someone in the chat reminded me. Who was that?
I'm starting to get congested.
Where'd it go?
And I refuse to use nasal spray on video.
That's good. Nobody wants to see that.
Apologies.
They are re-releasing the Black Avante. They also have like another, like they did the 2022 Egress.
Yes.
I don't like
I thought that they released the Avante in that black a while ago too, but
they did in 2018. This is a re of that.
It's
a re.
So, yeah. Jeremiah Selberg, thanks, sir. Josh, the VFD was easy to build thanks to your video now. I need to decide motor and ESC. Yeah. What should I get? Also love the comp stats. Yeah, nice. Motor and ESC stuff, I mean, it's really pretty wide open. I've obviously ran a lot of big power stuff, but I also run brushed power in the class 2. I'll be running the same thing in class 1. Yeah. So it's, kind of up to what you want to spend and all that too. That can be the big thing.
Cooper Lorimore. No, there's no way to get a cheap 10th scale FJ62 body. And you don't want 10th scale, you want 9th scale. Unless
you're trying to fit Kevin. Because if Kevin...
you heard it here first in the chat. Take it on... This is on serious note here. Rich Trujillo just said, spoiler alert, no more Jeeps for a while.
Oh.
Winky face.
There you go. That means we got some...
we got something coming. We don't know what. I mean, I honestly don't know. Or do I? I don't know. Don't worry about it. I'm not spilling the beans anymore. That was a mistake. I'm doing the Josh over here. I'm sitting over here. I've got this on the bench, and I'm just doing this. And then every once in a while, I just put my hand under it. It does look. I hope they put interiors in all their SCX 24s from now on.
Did you do the side window trimming that you were going to do to try and get rid of the?
No, I could do that right now
to get rid of the tint on the sides to show off that interior a little bit more.
Shouldn't have tint on any.
Hopefully, it's a honcho or a deadbolt, maybe even dingo. Oh God, I hope they don't bring back the dingo.
Don't bring back the dingo.
Was so bad. Like, I always was like, this one. This is the. I mean, like honcho, I'm okay with. I'd like to see an updated.
Yeah,
I'd like
bring
to
the
see an
honcho
updated honcho of on any of the platforms. SCX 24, I think would be cool. Maybe with a little bit updated body style. SCX 3 even.
Maybe an SCX 10.3
or an SCX 6, even better. Just big. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah. Have you been following along with Chris Hemystorm and his SCX 6 Gladiator?
I've been seeing his conceptual drawings, and then I need to catch up.
He did some CAD. He did some cardboard aided design this week.
That is what I saw. So yeah, but please.
That's going to be fun. Dingo. I hope he does that.
Now, what would be interesting is if they did an SCX 3 deadbolt, because the deadbolt was supposed to be stripped down. Like I feel, and the SCX 3 is so far from that.
You know what they could do is they could take that transmission out and use the transmission from the SCX 6, just scale it down.
Or they could just put a 3 gear in it.
Ugh.
I mean,
no, I don't like that 3 gear anymore.
I like it better than the SCX 10.3 transmission. The SCX 3 transmission is just so tall. Yeah. And an absolute pain to get in and out. You put an old 3 gear style in it. You run the nice new offset axles or the portals, the straight or the portal, either one. Maybe the straight, keep it cheap. You still run the inner fenders or make inner fenders for it, whatever it is. Molded motor setup up front. Like you could do all kinds of things still, but
yeah.
So
that would be cool. I'd like to see SCX 24.
What's that mean? Oh, for the SCX, no more Jeeps for the SCX 24. Well, that. You know what? I would have made that same bet.
I would hope so.
Like,
what are you gonna do?
Guess what? The Renegade is here.
Is that a Jeep truck? I wish they made a Jeep truck.
Son of a.
Wish they made one of those.
So.
All right, we're getting close to. Holy cow! It's 10:40 already. How did we waste that much time? What I'd like to talk about is my new favorite movie series.
The fastest growing movie series.
I'm 3.5. No, I'm 3.5 ways through 3 of them. 4 of them.
Okay, so you saw.
So I've
Fast
watched
and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Fast and Furious. Too Fast,
Tokyo
Too Furious,
Drift,
which I loved because I loved the second one because Ludacris was in it. I watched Tokyo Drift, which I had already seen before.
Okay.
And I started watching. See, so much better. You can see the man now.
Yes, much better.
Much better. Much better. What's the 4th one? Fast Furious, right?
Yeah. So, trying to remember exactly the name because I remember Fast 5, but however it was.
It was, the 4th one is he's a federal agent again. right?
Is that the fourth one?
Brian's a federal agent. They start in the Dominican Republic or something, and they're stealing gasoline.
I thought that was 5. Okay, yeah.
I think that's 4.
That sounds plausible. I remember that. More faster,
Oh,
more
hey,
furious.
sorry. Sorry. We got to go back to Geo for a second here. Inside info: there was an SCX-25 Honcho that was supposed to be the first release, but it was really bad, so we tooled up the Deadbolt instead.
I actually saw that very first one.
I guess he meant SCX-24. Yeah. I don't think I did.
I
see
saw
that,
it because it was
that's interesting.
It was before Horizon owned them. So
right.
I had seen it, and it was like prototype phase. Because it was funny. I remember seeing it, and then Horizon released the ECX Barrage, and I was just like, that ECX Barrage looks way better. Now the drivetrain underneath of the SCX-24 much better, but what was on top of the original one did not look nearly as good as the ECS Barrage. I was like,
right.
So
right.
Yeah, I do.
Rich is also not a fan of the gear ratio that they ended up with. I'm assuming he's talking about the 10-3.
Probably, yeah. Fast and Furious.
Gunnerness, thank you very much. There will be 100th show packages sent out for you both. Hopefully it shows up on time. Nice. Thanks, man. It's great. I killed another bag of jerky today.
How do you still have jerky left? What?
Because I ration it, man.
Oh.
I don't live next door to the guy.
I don't care. It does.
Fast and Furious.
It didn't. If I lived in Antarctica, I would still eat it just as fast. If I have jerky gets eaten. I wish that I had an easier way to share video because, Nicole's friend who was visiting with her, we both ate big pieces of Armageddon because she was like, I like hot. I was like, well, she did very well, but it was the pain level is what it grew. So, yeah.
I am, Armageddon's too much.
So,
and I like hot stuff, but that's too hot.
Yeah. It is very spicy.
Okay, so Fast and the Furious. I really feel bad because I honestly was so into the show. I was like, I have to drink Corona tonight. There's no other way that I can survive without it. You can have any beer you want as long as it's Corona. I was just like, oh God. Is this how this movie's going to be?
A great movie and an iconic, a Gone with the Wind level quotable piece of film work.
Yes, it was definitely entertaining, a lot more entertaining than I was anticipating. But I found it very strange, like how they were talking to Han in the fourth one, like he was a character in all the other movies. But I had literally never seen him until the fourth one.
Don't worry about that.
I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? I almost thought I was watching them out of order. I was like, oh shit, I've screwed up. Fast and Furious is not the fourth one. And like, I must have missed it too, but, and spoiler alert, if you haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies, when did Letty die? Did I miss that
at
part?
The end of the one you're watching now, the one in the Dominican?
No, she didn't die at the end of that movie because he goes to her funeral halfway through.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
How did that happen?
Remember. She rolled the car and yeah.
She wasn't dead there. Did she get shot by the bad guy?
No. She rolled the car blows up.
She wasn't. No, that's not what happened.
Yes, that's how she dies.
I must have missed that part. I was clearly not watching that one very carefully.
So
she dies in Fast 5.
Yeah, isn't that the one?
She dies in Fast 5.
Not trying to give you any spoilers. Just saying.
Oh, okay. I see. So what happened was, because Michelle Rodriguez plays Letty. She was also on Lost, and she got kicked off of Lost for being a drunken hooligan.
Oh.
So I presume that was around the same time as Fast and Furious. It's like Matt just found out Santa isn't real. So wait a second, they didn't do all their own stunts.
They didn't.
How did they get the camera inside the motor?
And the piston, the nitrous, and the flames.
Also, what did not age well in all of these movies is the graphics on the cars.
Yeah, they're pretty of the era.
They're shit. They are shit. Yeah. They make those cars look stupid. They make them look like toys.
I mean,
they make them look like New Bright made them.
Yeah, I mean they do a little bit. Well, I'll give you that. That trend does not continue.
It stops.
That early 2000s graphics work on the cars, yeah. Okay. But hey.
All right. And the amount of damage that Han's car sustains in Tokyo Drift when he gets hit by that other car, it like explodes it. What kind of car was he driving? It was some kind of Mazda?
The wide body RX-7 that he's driving? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like I need to like really dive deep.
If you watch him 50 or 60 times, it really becomes part of you. I recommend it. So
okay. All right. I'll give it another try.
Can I just admit how disappointed I am with my own box of scale items? It's pretty bad. Like,
it's probably very terrible. I don't even need to.
I did find a seat for Kevin.
So you're not going to use the seats you already have?
I'm just saying, like, in the meantime, while, because he's not going to be in there all the time, so at least he'll have a place to be. Speaking of...
Is Kevin going to go on his shelf?
Do you remember, or do you still have, the RC four-wheel drive figures?
Rick,
what
were their names?
Mike.
Cutter?
It was
Chuffer.
It was Rick and Mike, and then maybe like Cutter or something like that.
No, I do not have those guys anymore. I threw them in the garbage.
I remember when those showed up. I got them in the mail because RC4 Drive, honestly, they didn't. I don't know why they don't send me a lot of things, but
golly, why would that?
They sent me those, and I remember opening the box and going, "What the like?" Because not just are they like dolls in their plastic enclosure, with their oversized puffer flannels.
Their arms go this way. That's it.
Yeah, and so they've got their over. Then the worst part was the box, and the like.
Oh, it was huge for the size of the man.
Well, there was
all the copy.
The copy, yeah, the text on the backside. They like tried to put a storyline to each of them, and it honestly, whoever wrote those, I think, also writes books that maybe
10-year-olds read.
No. I think more along the lines of like adult women read.
Ladies' novels.
Yeah, like I think that whoever writes those also writes books with long-haired men on the cover.
Right.
I was just like, why do we...
Cutter spends his time chopping wood
and like
dreaming about
going on escapades in the woods with Mike and Rick. Like escapades in the woods?
Finding ladies.
Like...
to enjoy their time with when they're not off-roading.
Please, someone find that box. Please tell me someone has that box and post it on your Instagram.
It's got to still be in the store. No, let's see here.
You think that they put Mike. You think they put the copy on there?
Holy shit! Mike is $30.99.
Yeah, in American money.
His jacket. I forgot how comically bad these were.
Yes.
Like they're not accurate.
Paste it in the Skype chat for me.
Oh God. They show the back of the box.
Do they? That's where the copy was, I think.
Oh no, they show the front of the
Yeah, that
box,
doesn't.
not the
I didn't
back.
figure.
Shoot. You want it in the Skype?
Yeah.
Hang on. I'm not good with computers. Where's the
Supermarket romance novel action figures available now? the coat that was on this, like, what?
Oh, this is amazing.
I'm posting it in the.
There's a review. Hold on. There's a review that it's like, click here to read a review from this website. I click on it, and it's instantly to Chrome, not secure. Don't go here.
Dude, these photos on the website are even like, I feel like there should be an age gate. Like, like who?
Rick likes to measure things in the woods. Chopper rides a horse without a saddle. These are great, you guys. Keep them coming. They're so bad. I like RC 4-wheel drive. When they released those, I was like, this has got to be a joke. There's no way.
I know.
And yet they showed up.
Like,
I was like,
I wonder, can I just search for RC 4-wheel drive scale Mike figure box and go to images? What do I get? Can I? Oh, here's box photos.
Oh.
Only fronts. Come. Oh! I got the Mike text.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's see if the Mike text. Oh, I got Rick and Mike. Yes. The text. The text reads.
Trevor rides a bike without a seat.
Now, of course, our over-exaggeration may be more hilarious, but this is real text on real boxes from real products from companies that should know our market. On the back of the Rick box, it says Rick, capital letters.
Capital letters.
Rick is the fundamental gearhead. He can fix and upgrade just about anything. The Trail Finder is his ultimate platform. Modifying it is his favorite hobby, second only to running it through the mud.
Second only to repairing it.
Whenever his pals, parenthesis, other figures sold separately, close parenthesis, need advice or help upgrading their rides, Rick is the one they turn to. He is always willing to help, right before he speeds off ahead of them. What's Rick's next upgrade? You decide.
Rick likes to listen without trying to solve your problems. Mike takes you from 3 squares to 6.
Just went from 6 to midnight, if you know what I mean. Jesus.
Connor likes to wear his welding hat when he's out on the trail or looking for love.
All right, we got Mike next. Mike, capital letters at the top of the box. First paragraph, indent beginning. With his boots caked in mud, tent and tool chest in his truck bed, Mike is ready for whatever comes up. Getting away from it all and unplugging is Mike at his most comfortable.
Oh, yes.
He completes with his friends. That's what it says. He completes with his friends.
Oh, he does.
Completion with his friends is part of what he's into. He completes with.
This is Mike. This is Mike.
This is Mike.
Oh dear. My Stabby Josh just goes, Mike can eat a peach for hours.
He completes with his friends. Parenthesis. Other figures sold separately. Close parenthesis. To find the most daring routes for their escapades. Pushing his trail finder to the extreme is how Mike operates. Where is Mike headed next? Wherever you want.
So where are we going, Mike? Hey, man, I don't know. Wherever you want, buddy.
Mike never says no.
Nee said, I thought when I copied my Tinder profile from that box, nobody would notice. Now you've ruined it.
Those are
Mike has a bedroll for two, ready for action on the rocks.
this and put it on a box and read this and was just like, good job. Print it.
Rick prefers the sensual feel of Carhartts.
Mike, are you here? Good, because I can't fleet without you. Like,
Mike likes to make sure your breakover angle is just right. Mike likes long walks and gaskets.
Ever named your trail finder?
Mine's named Charlene.
I feel like God. I feel like theirs would be named Doug.
Cutter.
Mike always takes the dirt road home. Are these still available?
This one's great. Rick forgets the... I can't even say it. Rick forgets the other bedroll on purpose. Oops. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay. Wait, no, I already have Mike. I need Rick.
Where are we going? Where are we going, Mike? To completion.
I can only find Mike. Rick is not available.
Oh, shoot. They've run out of Mike.
Damn it. I was going to buy the pair.
It's under miscellaneous products. Oh, there's a video. Oh, video unavailable. Well,
Did someone say Doug? Doug Lemoyne says. Oh, I was going to buy a Mike and a Rick, but I'm not buying just one of them. I can't have one without the other. He's got to have his friends both to be complete.
Rich is like, what did I just walk into?
Rich, did you work there during this time period?
Oh, shoot. Maybe he did. Rich, were you at RC 4-wheel drive right around the time that Rick and Mike and who's the other one?
I only found the two.
There were 3 or 4.
I thought that there were 3 as well, but
RC 4-wheel drive.
I only see Mike and Rick. There was a Keith as well?
I think, no, Cutter.
Was there a Keith and a Cutter?
Rick, Mike, Cutter. Oh, hang on. Big Squid has a review.
On Rick
Let's
and
go
Mike.
read that.
Is there more?
There was Cutter, for sure. There's definitely Cutter. Cutter appears in
Cutter. Here's Cutter.
nude. Cutter had a gray hat.
Oh, there's no back of the box photo. Oh no.
There's 4. There's Keith, Rick, Mike, and Cutter.
Damn it. We're missing pieces of the puzzle here.
Keith was the outcast.
Oh no.
Rich said no, lol, no, but I remember seeing plenty of those sitting around in the warehouse. Maybe we could get like a bulk discount and we could use those as giveaway items at the Scale Nationals. Oh, hey, do you need a driver? How about 2?
How about 2?
Do you need 2 more?
I feel.
Dear Tom. Clackety, clackety, clackety. How many cutters do you have left?
Please send that email. It's just please see if you can get the whole clan. Like,
I know this is probably a long shot, as I'm sure they were big sellers. But
if someone can find me one of each of them still in the box, I will pay you $120.
Oh my God.
And I'll pay for shipping.
Wow. I think I could probably do that.
I need them all in the box.
We got Mike. I found that's not Mike, that's definitely Cutter. I know my Cutter, okay? He's got the gray hat.
I feel like there's some
eBay.
store somewhere right now that's got one of each of these things that I haven't been able to sell in forever. Someone could go in there, buy them cheap. Cutter helps his friends get to a lower center of gravity.
He's not appearing on eBay.
Know.
This is a real shame.
If you can make it happen, I will PayPal you.
$100.
I said more than that. I will stand by it.
I bet you. Yeah, O'Neill just said, write RC four-wheel drive and say you don't want the figures, just the box art.
Yeah.
Bet you they could send us a PDF.
Honestly, I don't know if they could, because a lot of times RC four-wheel drive does not have very great records of that type of stuff.
Cutter asks girls to put the lotion on the skin, or else they get the hose again.
Jeremiah Salvin, thank you again. I'm trying to play Diablo 3. This is distracting me. I've died 4 times. This is too much.
Diablo 3, what year is it? 1997?
I'm gonna play some Myst next year.
Sweet. Fire up my Mac. Get the CD-ROM spinning. Oh my God. That's so great. If you guys actually, if you can find them, by all means DM us, and Josh will pay you money.
I need all 4 of them. Keith just likes to watch.
Okay.
We're done. It's 8:05.
That's it. We're done. Good night. Thank you for a great stream. We really should have saved this for episode 105, but or 4.
Something like that. I have some thank yous Blind Guy RC, Doug Lemoyne, Freddie Hammond, Aardvark Spleen, Gunnar Nissen, Crawler Rado RC, Lone Star RC Guy, Jimmy Two Horses, RC Patina Guy, Brian Sherwood, Crawler Baller, and Jeremiah Salberg.
Is Kevin getting lonely? Thank you. Blind Guy RC, Redline Trail RC, Lone Star RC Guy, Monster Scaler, Gunnar Nissen, Sam's Garage, and Gunnar Nissen. Thanks, guys. Man, oh man, that was
Where
a good
will
one.
your next adventure
Thanks,
take
everybody.
Goodbye.
Don't just add stickers. Get scale. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Josh, you doing a Friday show?
Yeah, I'll have a Friday show of some sort. For some reason, I will be live.
Sounds good.
Later to all.
Good night, everybody. Thanks again.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.